Hi everybody, this is Amy here, and today we're going to create this really fun spiderweb painting project just in time for the spooky Halloween season. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to draw your spiderweb before we draw it on our actual painting. So I'm going to use a Sharpie and some white paper. You could practice this at home before you actually make your painting, just so you get a good feel for how to do it. You can just make a big plus sign in the middle of your paper, then draw an X through it. And that's going to be the base of your spider web. Then you're going to connect the ends of these lines with a inward curved line. And you can draw a couple lines to go off the side that look like the spider connected it to the edge of the paper there. And then you'll want to do that all the way around your spider web, just like this. When you're done with that, you can decide where you want your spider to be. So I might just bring a little part of the web down here on the side, just a straight line down. And later when we're done, we will draw that spider later. But this, if you want to practice your spider there, you can. And another way, you can draw your web this way. Or another way that I did is, I did it from the corner and I just drew 3 lines out and then connected them with those curved lines, curving them toward the center of the web, and then a line straight down. So after you're done practicing, it's time to get started. You want to use a white crayon or oil pastel. Now oil pastel will work a little better than a crayon, and you want to make sure that you press down firmly so that your lines will show through when you paint. So I'm just going to do the 3 lines. So I'm going to draw my lines, and I'm pressing down firmly. So first you want to take one of your paintbrushes and get it wet, and you're just going to paint your whole paper with water back and forth. You want the paper to be wet. So I'm just going to stop there for now. I'm going to use black and orange. You can use any colors you like, but I'm going to use the Halloween colors, black and orange, to create my background. And what we're doing is a wet on wet technique with watercolors. So there's water on my paper. I'm going to get my get my brush wet, get some black paint on my brush, and I'm just going to tap. Now you want to work pretty quickly while doing this. You don't want your paint to dry before we put the salt on. So while your watercolor is still wet, you want to take a little bit of table salt and just sprinkle it on there. Sprinkle it where you want it. Next, you do need to wait till it's dry before removing the salt or before creating your spider. So that will take probably at least an hour for your paper to dry. So once your picture has dried, you can go ahead and wipe all your salt off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And what happens is that salt soaks up some of the paint color and does not allow the color to stick to the paper, and it creates a cool texture and pattern, and I think it gives it a little bit of a spooky feel to your paper, your picture also. There, and wherever you put your wax crayon or the wax oil pastel, the paint cannot stick to the wax, and so that's called resist, where the wax resists the paint, and so it shows through and the paint does not cover that. So you have a beautiful, you can see your beautiful pattern web that you created. So once all the salt is brushed off, you want to take a black Sharpie, or a black marker would work okay too. And you're going to draw your little spider. You could draw him anywhere on your web if you wanted, but I'm going to draw mine hanging from this little web here. There's my little spider on the web, and that's all there is to it. So I hope that you will create a wonderful spider web painting, and when you do, send us a picture. We'd love to see your creations and how creative you can be during this Halloween season. So thank you.